Right now, the world is watching the capital city of Afghanistan, where people are desperately fleeing for their lives as the Taliban takes control. Over the weekend, it took over the presidential palace, and the president of Afghanistan left. Now, thousands of Afghans are trying to leave the country at any cost, scaling the walls of the airport and trying to stow away on planes. President Biden ordered thousands of American troops back in, but only to secure the airport and facilitate evacuations. Tonight, Alex Myers spoke to a professor at Maryville College who has details on why this takeover is so unique.
American troops cannot and should not be fighting in a war and dying in a war that Afghan forces are not willing to fight for themselves.
President Biden stood by his decision to remove troops from Afghanistan, but admitted things happened quicker than expected.
The truth is, this did unfold more quickly than we had anticipated.
Maryville College's Mark O'Gorman says that's a common theme worldwide. With the number of troops the country had, he says the speed of the Taliban's takeover is shocking.
We're not talking about like guerrilla forces of a few hundred troops. We're talking literally hundreds of thousands of Afghani troops. And I think the entire world community is just surprised at how quickly they just stepped away and said, nope, we're not going to fight.
Kathy Hovater's son did fight, but was killed in Afghanistan while fighting for the U.S. She now has tough questions running through her mind.
Does that mean Jason died for nothing? I can't believe that. As a mama, I cannot believe that.
While many have compared the country's fall to previous ones in history, O'Gorman says this is a unique situation, and he's deeply concerned about those still living in Afghanistan.
What we're seeing is an extraordinary shift of power where the Taliban have been relentless in terms of taking over a number of cities and towns. And I guess I just hope that people can kind of keep the Afghani people in their thoughts going forward, because it's quite a transition in a very short amount of time.
Alex Myers reporting.
President Biden issued a new military threat tonight. He warns the Taliban if they attack U.S. personnel or the operation to evacuate them, he is prepared to respond with, quote, devastating force.